This is episode 2, and welcome to From the Floor to Fintech podcast. This podcast is all about fintech, breaking into fintech from non traditional background, honestly, without any hustle culture or any breaking the culture. And this is episode 2, and my name is Gado Mondi, and I've been in the fintech space for the last 15 years. So, welcome to the episode 2. Episode 1 was purely about my background. So, episode 2, we're going to break into the space of what it takes to get in the fintech space. For this episode, I will be speaking specifically about, sorry about that one, the background is about, a train station, don't worry about that. So, I'll be speaking about how you're going to break into the fintech culture. From whatever background you're in, wherever the career you're in, you're able to get into this space. So number one thing you need to do, you can come into this space as an SDR. SDR in this case is Sales Development Representative, who are out there looking for business. They actually call the killers, the snipers, who are out there closing deals and making sure the pipeline is well funneled. There's a lot of leads you're bringing on board for the account managers and um, business development managers to be able to close on these deals. You can also come in as a customer success individual. In this case, you can come in to provide the customer engagement over and beyond the services that are being given in their company. A good case in this case will be you're offering them after services, making sure that they continue to become profitable, making sure, and I think you're also blessed today. The sun is just being the sun, it's just shining on my face. This is beautiful for this episode too. So as I was saying, you can break into the fintech space by coming through various routes. You can come in as a product person, and a product manager in this case, you are there to champion, or you're more of the voice between the customer and the engineering team. You are the go in between. You shape the product, you shape the customer experience, you shape the user journey, even shape how the API is supposed to be in this case. The other way you can actually be able to come into the fintech space, you can come in as an analyst. And an analyst in this case basically means you provide, okay, an analyst in this case, you are coming in to provide the analytical point of view, to be analyzing the performances. You can be an analyst you can be a product analyst to analyze the usage of the product itself. How are the consumers, the businesses that are consuming the digital technology products? That's how you can also come into the fintech space. The other bit, in different professionals, for example, you're also an accountant, you can come in as treasury personnel or an officer, and in this case, you'll be doing more of settlements, checking on the flow of money. Are we getting good deals in terms of receiving the correct exchange rate? Are we losing or maybe losing money on FX? That is also part of the thing that you can also come in into the fintech space. Other way you can come into the fintech space, and which is very easy for the engineering teams, is being a software full stack developer, either PHP, Android, Java, Python, wherever your coding language is. This is a route that you can actually be able to come in and be part of the fintech ecosystem. So basically what I'm trying to say in this podcast episode 2 is that there are various routes that you can actually be able to come in and be part of the bigger fintech space. The other more interesting bits that you can also be able to come in and join the fintech ecosystem and be part of the play is from the compliance angle. MLRO, money laundering officers, compliance officers, even compliance analysts to come and make sure that we're getting the right KYCs, right KYB for our customers and from the businesses. The other bit, you can actually join in as a growth analyst or a growth manager, and in this you are basically in charge of communication, in charge of marketing, checking the CAC, costs of acquisition of every customer. You are in charge of usage. These are also part of the route you can come into becoming part of the fintech brothers or sisters into this ecosystem. The other more important element, you can also become a founder. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to come in as an employee. You can become a founder, form your very nice fintech, trying to solve a problem. It might be a traditional problem. Put some tech into it from construction, point of view. We have contact. You can come from health tech, transport tech. There's several ways you can even come into, including climate tech is also there, including climate tech. So there are various and several routes that you can actually go to come in and join the fintech space. So in this episode, I just wanted to highlight how easy or how appropriate is it possible for someone to go and join the fintech space. And as I conclude this my podcast today, is that I'm open to have discussion with people from various fields. If you are looking into getting the fintech space, if you are looking into speaking about your product, if you are looking into just showcasing what you've actually been able to do in the fintech space as a founder, products manager, product analyst, compliance manager, this podcast is for you. And this podcast is all about from the floor to fintech. No hassle, no bustle. We are open to every discussion about fintech spaces, and I'm looking for founders who are able to speak about what they're able to do in their fintech spaces, including non-traditional fintech guys who want to come into the fintech space. I'm open for that discussion. Importantly, as I conclude on this discussion, is that reach out to me on my channels, which I'll actually be able to put on my description below. You can be able to hit me up, including my numbers, and then we can have a discussion. As I always say, see you on the other side, and this is episode 2. See you on episode 3. Bye-bye. We are podcasting. Even this one is a radio technology. It's all about technology. And this is from tech.